this lighting is awful, isn't it? God damn it. Let's get this figured out. I am not doing this. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. Still ain't got a viewer? Huh. People must not know about this. What's happening, person? Good to have you. Oh. Drop me a comment. Who are you? I'm going to go ahead and keep doing my thing. Five people. Come on. Oh, let's go. Y'all here to win some turkey stuff. Connor Nelson, howdy. I've literally got you. You are number one on the list. I'm telling you right now. I'm putting your name down now. You've got 4 entries. There's only like a handful of people that did 4 entries, but anyway, we'll get it figured out. Let's go here. So for all those that are wondering how this is going to work, basically I'm going to got everybody here numbered down the list, and I'm just going to write your numbers down on little pieces of paper. Put all these numbers into a hat, shake it up, and the number I draw, that's going to be the person that gets it. So we got Mackenzie Miller. Got you, my friend. Thank you for joining. Man, 14 people, guys. You have no idea how much this means to me. They're like going live and having a lot of people is a lot. And then Jaden Dalton Outdoors, what's going on? What's happening to you, my friend? What is going on, y'all? Man, this is fun, not gonna lie. So here we go. First few numbers going down. Make sure get all these comments. Sorry, I'm just bringing you guys along for the ride of the process that I'm going through here. So if you don't want to watch this whole process, I'm sorry. See, anybody got any just random questions or something that I can talk about while I'm doing this? Because I don't want to sit here quietly the whole time, you know. Nobody? Okay. Fine with me. Have fun watching me. Oh, man. What else we got? Any more questions? Man, y'all just having fun staring at me, aren't you? Okay. What was the last number I did? 6. £20 carp. Oh my stars, dude. I've only caught 1 carp in my life, and that thing was probably about 15 pounds. Them suckers feels like you got a car tire hooked on. I know the feeling. They are fun to catch. But that is a beast. Did you land them, or you just hooked it? Okay. Anybody got any just random ideas for videos? That's one thing I'm actually curious, because tomorrow I've got a video planned. can't exactly tell you what it is. Connor Nelson. Sorry, I'm just standing here reading these comments. Dang, 30. Oh, my word. Where are you guys at to have this giant carp? I mean, I know carp get huge, but man, that is 30 pounds is huge. EJ Tutorials, what's up, my guy? Thank you for joining. I got some weird old school ways of doing stuff, so not necessarily old school, just lame and boring. Dude, okay, that's one thing I want to do is go duck hunting, like really bad. I was gonna plan a trip this winter, but that just didn't work out, unfortunately. So that is one thing I definitely want to get into for sure. This next winter time, I want to definitely be planning a trip. I don't know, Arkansas, Mississippi, something. I'm gonna go get me some ducks for sure. And then ran under a tree. I love when they break off, you know. No, I'm just joking. That's sarcastic. I hate when they break off. That sucks. But at least you can say you felt a giant carp on. I would love to do a collab with Kendall Gray. I'm not even joking. He is like my biggest reason for starting YouTube. Like, I started watching him back when he still had only like 10,000 subscribers. So I was like, I was with him for many, many years, but I love that guy. He's the GOAT of just down home YouTubing, in my opinion. But I would love to do a collab with him, 100%. I actually almost DM'd him the other day to see if he wanted to come turkey hunting. But we'll see. I still might. All right, all the names here. I'm getting all these numbers added up. So we've got all the entries about to go into my hat here. Yep, did not miss any. All right, got all the names in the hat here, guys. So I was going to work, like I said already. I'm going to draw a number. I've got all the entries written down on the sheet, and the number I draw is going to be, yeah, simple. I suck at explaining stuff. But here we go. We're about to draw the winner for, let me grab all these things I've got here. So I'm gonna kind of prolong this maybe a little bit. So all the stuff you will be winning, somebody's gonna win this in a little bit, is camo face paint. Honestly, I love this stuff. It just makes me feel cool. It really does. Got a Woodhaven Ninja Hammer. Do I drive a dirt bike? I've driven them in the past. I don't own one. Got some buddies that are hardcore into them. You should actually go check them out. I'll give them a shout out because they do YouTube and Instagram stuff. Look up Joe Hostetler or Junior Hostetler. Both of them guys, big into dirt bikes. I've ridden theirs around. But if I ever bought one, I would probably just get like a pit bike or something. But that's just another expensive hobby that I just really can't afford. And then Iowa Family Adventures. Good evening to you two. Thank you for joining here. Dang, we had 40 people on here. Now we're down to 13. I must not be very entertaining. But anyway, back to the products. We've got the Ninja Hammer Woodhaven mouth call. Like I said, whenever I did the announcing the giveaway, I've never tried this call out, but definitely going to have to be giving this one a try. I've got a boatload of calls from years past, and for some dumb reason, I keep buying more. So anyway, that's the one call. Got another Woodhaven Power V. This one I have killed turkeys using this call. So I'm a big fan of this one. It's got a pretty nice rasp to it, and it really does not take a lot of air pressure to like to get the sound out. So that, got the Cane Creek box call. And like I said, I've never been a huge fan of box calls until I was taught the right ways to use them. I was at the NWTF and was talking with some of the guys from Bone Collector, and they were just telling me the right ways to do turkey calling. And so I had to go pick one up for the giveaway for sure, and I'm going to go pick myself up one too to use this season. And then the most useful tool in the turkey woods and early deer season is a Thermacell. It keeps the critters off you. But those are all the things I'm going to be giving away to one of you right now. So we're going to draw a name and announce the winner right here. So I'm going to mix up this hat of names real quick. I'm actually super excited right now. Not looking. I've got the name. So the winner is, ta-da, number 1. And number 1 is Connor Nelson. So you are the winner. So thank you for entering. I really appreciate it. I'm excited to send this stuff to you. So I'll be I know you were just watching this, but I'll be in contact with you on Instagram to get more details with you. But who signed my hat? I actually had the guys from when I was at the NWTF. The guys from Seek One signed it. So yeah, these guys are fun. I've met them 3 times, and yeah, they're all awesome. Lee's great. Drew, I've only met him once, unfortunately. But Kendall, we need more men like Kendall in the world because he is amazing. But yeah, Connor Nelson, you are the winner. So congrats to you, man, and thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate the. I just want to shout out to all of you guys that watch my content. You have no idea how much it means to me that you guys have given me this platform to just showcase what I love to do, and yeah, it's an opportunity that I'm not going to take for granted because it's awesome. But yeah, that's as simple as it gets, guys. I mean, I wish I could give all of you this stuff. I really wish I could, but honestly I would go bankrupt. But yeah, this is an awesome, and I'm going to be doing more giveaways. So guys, do not think that you're not going to have another chance to win stuff. I'll probably do some more mid-season or mid-summer, maybe do some fishing giveaways. Never mind. I'm guaranteeing I'm going to do some fishing giveaways, and then also probably another pre-deer season. Do something for that too. So we got a couple more giveaways this year, and we'll be announcing those. But like I said, we got some more content coming out this week, or it might be next week or the week after, depending how fast I edit and how well the filming goes. But I got a video I'm gonna film tomorrow. So yeah, but congrats to Connor on winning all this fun stuff. I'm a little bit don't know what to say anymore, but drum roll. Nathaniel McGee. Okay, now we got a bunch of people hopping in now. We got Shells and Arrows Outdoors. You just commented on a video earlier. What was that? You were asking me if I was going to shoot a bearded hen. I was literally responding to that earlier. So just to answer that directly, I don't know. I like I said, I'm going to have to be put in that situation. So we'll see. I don't have a crazy ton of turkey hunting spots. Just got a new one I'm going to go scout tomorrow evening maybe. So yeah, super excited about that. And then I got a bunch of jakes. That's the boring part. I got a ton of jakes everywhere. But yeah, just made my channel 2 days ago, or today. Dude, okay, I'm gonna go check your channel out for sure, because I know how hard it is growing a new channel. I'm the one named person from Be Real. The one named person from Be Real. Oh, the app Be Real. I was so confused. I thought you were talking about like Chris B's Be Real. Oh, okay. Never mind. I got you now. I got you. I'm to like ringing a bell here. Got short term memory loss, but Pearson, thank you. Yeah, love all your comments on my B reels, bro. But yeah, let's get some more interaction here. I just want to sit here and talk with you guys now for a little bit. I'm gonna open my window because it's getting drowsy in here. Yeah, 100%. Keep share the like. That's one thing. If I could shout it out, is it is underrated how hard it is to grow a YouTube channel. So I'll definitely go check you out for sure. And that's one thing. Like I don't want to become a hot headed. If I ever get big to be a big YouTuber, I don't want to become some guy that just ignores the fans. Like I love to interact with all you guys. Honestly, I'd love to meet you guys too. So I'll definitely check you out here after a little bit once we get off of this. But any other random comments that I can answer for you guys? Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and probably just stare at you guys. Actually, it's something I'm really curious about. Is so the whole thing with Matthews or Hoyt. I know this is a crazy thing. I'm a Matthews guy, but should I at some point in time, if I ever decide to upgrade from the Phase 4, which I probably will eventually, should I switch to Hoyt just to try it out? Will I shoot a Jake? Probably not. Maybe if it came to the end of the season, I hadn't shot anything. But something I was talking with a buddy earlier today was I'm gonna try and hunt the first week of the season with a shotgun, and then if I can get it done in the first week with a gun, I'm gonna just dedicate the rest of the season to a bow. So we'll see. But also, turkey hunting is so stupid hard to self-film. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it happens. See if I can. I'd love to take some people out. Like if they want to shoot a Jake, honestly, like I'm not going to stop them, but we're going to have to see just what happens. I'd love to also go to some other states and try some out-of-state hunting. So get an RX4. I don't, dude. Okay, I'd have to try it. But if they can shoot faster than the lift, like actually shoot faster, that's absolutely wild. I actually have a buddy that shoots an RX4, so I'd have to compare if I actually had a lift. I would love to shoot a lift. My biggest reason for if I would upgrade was for the fact that I could shoot 80 pounds then. So yeah, we'll see. That would be my only reason for upgrading from the Phase 4, because otherwise I love my Phase 4. Super quiet. Like I shot the V3 for 3 years, and that was an awesome bow. But like it just didn't compare to the Phase 4 really. Except for the one thing I know, like I do agree Matthews has, is the fact that they are dead in the hand with just how they've framed their risers and the limb system, the cam system. They've done an amazing job. I should collab with Chris B. Dude, I would love to. But that man is one busy YouTuber. I met him at the NWTF. Got to talk with him for a little bit. That was fun. But I would love to collab with him. I'd love to collab with pretty much anybody, honestly, in a way. But nothing. Nate, you're gonna make me laugh, okay? So I'm not gonna shout you out. But yeah, I would love to meet you too, Nathaniel McGee. It's actually, yeah, I'm gonna shout you out, Maggie. For all those that are wondering, this is my homeboy. Sorry, Nate, I don't mean to call you out, but I had to. So, and then what's this other comment? Lift max speed would be 350. And so I think most bows, like especially the new Hoyts, Matthews, all say they'll shoot 340, 350. I mean, I have an old PSE that I shot for years when I first started bow hunting, and they said that thing would shoot 340 feet per second, and I think that thing might have got lucky to push 280. Shot my first few deer with it, but So I think most of the new bow brands, I think you're going to be safely shooting around the 300 range. My Phase 4 shoots 396 with about a 440 grain arrow, which is my main arrow setup I've had for a few years. Which this fall I'm planning on switching up. I shoot gold tip 300 hunters, but I'm gonna switch to Easton probably I'm not sure exactly which Easton arrow build, but probably switch to Easton before bow season, before deer season. So yeah, that's one thing for answering the question for what for. I've heard like all the Hoyts. I haven't shot any of the Hoyts. I have held and handled some of the new RX-8 and the Alpha X, and I was able to, when we were up in Kansas a few months ago at the Shields, I was able to hold them, draw it back, and they have an amazing draw cycle. But when I shot the lift, I don't know, I love the shorter axle-to-axle bow, and so something about that I just felt like didn't really. They may feel smoother, but also in my opinion, I prefer when you come to the peak of your draw that actually pops back and not just comes to a stop. I'd rather feel it pop back for some reason, but I know other people have a totally different opinion when you go through the valley of your draw. So, and then that's one thing I know Mathews could work on for sure is their grips. So I've got actually I got my bow right here, so I'm just gonna pick it up and show you guys. So, like I've got the Be Real grip, and I absolutely love this thing. It gives you a lot more palm surface, and I know some people know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna set my camera back up again. But it gives you once you're at your, I guess, the lighting in my room sucks. But once I'm at my full draw, I like to just have it right in the crease of my thumb, and I definitely like the Be Real grip over the standard factory Mathews grip for sure. That it tends to torque, but I think all bows will torque a little bit, and it depends on how you grip your bow. But yeah, I definitely kind of agree with you on that. I think Mathews standard grips could do a little work on them. Shot a chipmunk with your bow, dude. That's hashtag gifted. Chipmunks are tiny. I would love to. I've shot squirrels with my bow, shot birds with my bow, but chipmunks are just small and fast. Get Easton Axis. That was the main arrow I was thinking of, for sure. But I would also love to shoot. Shoot, I cannot remember the other Easton. Only reason I wouldn't shoot a Full Metal Jacket, the Easton. Why am I drawing a blank on what that one arrow is? But I just don't want a heavy arrow, and I know that's another big controversial topic. Is Okie Legend Outdoors? What's up, my man? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. With the heavy arrows, I know like the hunting public, they really strongly promote heavier arrows, heavy broadheads. But also for me, something I found, and like I said, I'm a big fan of Chris B, Levi Morgan, and what you'll hear a lot of these guys say is the worst range to shoot a deer is 30 to 50, and that's because that in between 30 and 50 is where a deer has the most time to move. So I honestly hate shooting in that range, but I also practice out to 120 yards. And so for me, shooting 70, 80 yards, it's still a long shot, but it makes, once you practice out to long range, you get really proficient. Like I killed a deer, was it 2 years ago in Land Between the Lakes, at 73 yards, shot it facing on, shooting it with an expandable Rage Extreme, so it has that cut on contact edge. Shot it at 73 yards, and I buried my arrow up to the fletching. So and that deer never moved before the arrow got to it. So if the thing with heavy arrows, you got a slower moving projectile. So the deer is going to have more time to move. You may get more penetration, but also another thing, in my opinion, if you're worried about hitting the shoulder, you need to get better at shooting anyway. Just don't hit the shoulder. I know you can't control all the variables that happen in a hunt, but just you don't have to always put that. Just tuck your arrow and tie it up against the shoulder, and then always just make sure the deer's shoulder is forward instead of back. But also, depending on how fast your arrow is shooting, you can blow through the scapula. I've done that myself. I've done that too with my old PSE bow that only shoots probably 270 feet per second, and did that a few years ago. So it's just a thing that, like, I know you can't control everything that happens in a hunt, but I think that's just my opinion. I'm a little bit too opinionated on some stuff. East next 10 is. So would that be, is that, I'm trying to think of the arrow build that Cameron Hanes shoots. It's a Full Metal Jacket. I cannot think of that. Maybe that is the one you're talking about there. But yeah. To go and give you guys a quick rundown of my arrow setup. This is my current. Like I said, I got the Gold Tip Hunters 300 spine, which I would almost switch to a 340 just to give yourself a little bit more flex. Sometimes that actually helps your bow shoot even a little bit faster sometimes with a more flexible arrow, just a little bit more forgiving. And then this is the broadhead that I had been using for the last few years. Absolutely love it. It is huge. Big old 2.5 inch blade, and then it's got that cut on contact blade on the top. That's what I killed my biggest buck with a few years ago, which was the one hanging on the wall right there. It is an absolute tank. But got a few. Speaking of deer, got a few bucks. Unfortunately, I think I literally saw my target buck for that I was hoping to hunt next year or this season. I think I saw his deadhead laying in the neighbor's field, and I was going to go ask to pick it up, but somebody else picked it up before I had the chance to go ask. So that kind of sucks. There's a big old mainframe, 7-point, just huge, like pushing 120s as a 7-point. So, and did not have huge brow tines. So hopefully, maybe he'll show up again before hopefully it wasn't him, because there was 2 bucks around here that could have potentially had the same frame. But anyway, we only got 4 people on here now, and no more comments lately. Anyway, any more comments? Open my window again. Well, if that is it for everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and get in contact with the winner here real quick that won all the gear. And okay, now we got some comments coming in. Recently switched arrows from. That's my biggest reason for maybe shooting Gold Tip for the longest time, is because they're very affordable arrow for sure. But if you can custom order, that's definitely something I'd have to look into a little bit. That's definitely something I've been also looking into, doing my own arrow builds. So I probably may end up start fletching my own arrows and stuff like that. So we'll have to see. But the weight of my arrows are right at 440 grains. When I last, 440 grains was when I last weighed them, and that's with 100 grain broadhead or field tip on it. So, and then I also shoot Luminox. So I don't know. I know some people say that makes a difference in how your arrow shoots. So most of the time, and I have found that actually to be true, sometimes depending on what brand of Luminox you use, which I just ordered some off of Amazon. So they're cheaper and you can get way more in a pack. So, but I have found that they do shoot a little bit different. So honestly, when you're setting up your arrows or setting up your bow to your arrow setups, like sighting in your bow with Luminox is probably going to be the best way to go, especially if you're going to shoot them in a hunting situation, because they can just be the slightest bit off. And at long ranges, that's going to make a big difference. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to hop off of this. And I really appreciate all you guys tuning in. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed interacting with you guys. So I will definitely be doing some more giveaways here in the future, like I said. And yeah, so hope you guys have an awesome evening, awesome Friday evening. Have a great weekend. And yeah, God bless you guys. Seriously, He loves you guys, and don't ever forget that. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna hop off. So love you all, and stay safe out there.